In 1815, as Senator Blunt just mentioned, Thomas Jefferson sold most of his library to Congress, partly because he was a patriot, but mostly because he was broke. The British had burned the original Library of Congress when they invaded Washington the year before. And though a later fire destroyed most of Jefferson's books, we still have some of them. They make up the heart of the library that we have here today. Jefferson, as you know, was a very, very unique man. Other people arranged their books alphabetically or by size. He divided his library into 3 sections that corresponded with the 3 main faculties of the mind: memory, reason, and imagination. And when you stop to think about it, those are the very same qualities that define Dr. Hayden. First, as a librarian herself, she has the institutional memory necessary to run the largest library in the world. That's a long way of saying she's a pro. She knows what she's doing. Second, she understands the need to bring the library into the digital age. We have millions of documents that almost nobody knows a thing about. It would be a shame if they were lost to the world out of mere inconvenience. But it's that third quality, imagination. That's what I think is so important. We all think of America as this great land of promise, the place where people from all walks of life could get their start, whether they're farming the frontier or working in a factory. But the public library itself is the icon of opportunity. It's a safe haven where people can go to learn and to feed their ever-hungry imagination. I think of the writer James Baldwin. James Baldwin, as a young man, would go to the library and read every book he could get his hands on. When he was done, he'd bring books home with him. And there he'd be, holding a younger sibling in one arm and a book in the other. What would have happened to James Baldwin if there had been no public library? A great mind would have been starved of its essential material. Nobody knows this better than Dr. Hayden. She was widely praised for keeping open her library during Baltimore's unrest last year. But for her, it was the only real choice, the obvious thing to do. And she really seems to come from really sturdy stock. One day when her 83-year-old mom, when she told her mom that she was heading to the library, which was right in the middle of all this chaos, all this trouble, her mother replied, "Oh, make sure you have some coffee." Our next librarian is an accomplished woman, and I have every confidence that she is going to make us all very, very proud. Jefferson once said, "I cannot live without books. Neither can we." The Library of Congress is our national treasure, and with Dr. Hayden at the helm, I know it is in excellent hands. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chief Justice of the United States, the Honorable John Roberts, to administer the oath of office. Please also welcome Dr. Hayden's mother, Mrs. Colleen Hayden.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Carla Hayden, do solemnly swear
I, Carla Hayden, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office on which I am about to enter.
the duties of the office about which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you. We practiced.